Sure. No, I'll just wait here. I'll just wait here.
I'll be fast.
Uh-huh. I'll just wait here for good old Crane Eyes Johnson.
No, I flipped it.
Oh, God. They are trapped by this system. This is peak theme park. They can't leave.
We're all gonna die in here.
I'm having a good time. Hey man, have you seen my gun? It's really cool. The Impalas glued together. Yeah, it's a lot of Impalas.
The silver monkey pendant is hidden in a room. If you can solve 4 puzzles, I'll let you see it, but you have to watch out for the temple guardians because they're high as shit.
How did you know my name? Oh, I see.
Well, then welcome everybody to Funless Fridays or whatever we're calling this.
Funless Fridays. We switch from Monday to Friday, you know, and I think that, well, just because both of our schedules are fucked, but, you know, we go from Madness Mondays, which we kept running forever, and now we're transitioning to, you know, the prime time. We're doing the prime time. We're doing the big show. We're doing the Friday slot. I mean,
Yeah, nobody
you know how many
told
people...
our fans though, because we're getting like 35 people.
Oh, give it time. People will understand. I'm sure Diggs could do an at everyone in the Ox and be like, hey, the Monday you guys have moved to Friday. And then we'll have 8 million people just drop their subscription instantly because no one likes an at everyone.
Yeah, probably. So be advised, we do have storms rolling through, so I may very suddenly disappear. And the stream may very suddenly end.
Yeah, that'll... Well, I mean, we're playing an old game. It may just end anyway.
That too. Yeah, no, if you guys have not dealt with a proper prairie thunderstorm, I know Tex got them down in Texas, but it comes in at like 60 miles an hour. It looks fucking... You understand why fundamental religion is big out here, right? It puts a fear of God in you.
Well, that's what I mean, is like, when I was a kid, I would be like terrified of storms, and then you move somewhere else, and people are like, oh, it's just a storm. And I'm like, just a storm?
Yeah. Like,
just a storm?
So we were hosting some Canadians for training, and these guys are all, you know, Canadian military. And we're out in the field and a thunderstorm rolls through and they go, good God, what the fuck was that? After they come out of their holes. Because it rolls in, it dumps like 5 inches of rain in 15 minutes. It breaks all the windshields on their rental cars with the size of golf balls. And then it fucks off and it's sunny and hot and humid. They're like, I'm not dressed for whatever that was or what this is.
Yeah, I know. It's the best part.
Like, oh yeah,
is it
and
just...
sometimes it just decides, you know, fuck that guy in particular and drops a tornado.
Yeah, it's like, I saw an F5 tornado once. And here's what's crazy is, like, above an F3, there's no help.
No.
There's nothing you can do. Like, the guy will get on TV and be like, God bless you for trying.
Yeah, no, I was in the area for Joplin. I'd actually driven through Joplin about 45 minutes before that all kicked off, and we're looking out the right window of a deuce and a half as we're driving south at exactly 57 miles an hour, which is the top speed. And we're like, God, that looks nasty over there. I'm glad we're going to be in Oklahoma by the time that gets over here.
And then it kept getting closer.
And yeah, and then we got turned around to help. So, all right. We are in the warehouse. No, God, no. No, date. Date is the important thing. We want the warehouse district. Load that.
The warehouse district.
Sunglasses
you
on
can
a
buy.
night operation. It's not funny if they point it out. See? Hey, what's up? Hate.exe.
I think that's called Bonzi, buddy.
Nope, wrong button. Nope, still wrong button. There we go. It's a box.
I'm picking up sonic transducer activity.
Oh god, it's been
A long road.
too long.
Getting from
Okay,
there
yep.
to here.
I'm not looking at that photo, it's not important.
You're just like, you know what? I could deal with less of this. Boo plot.
There we go. I've emptied my hands. We've got to wait for his super metal liver to get through these 40s. So that I can see what I'm doing again.
Why are you? Oh my god!
I
Just
needed
I
my
found some.
hands free. I needed my
I
hands
found
free.
some liquor. Better drink all of it immediately.
I've been saving them for a while, but I needed my hands free, okay?
I was saving that liquor for Christmas. That was the Christmas liquor.
Now
How
we-
much? Yeah, I mean, I think you can play most of this game fairly drunk, like Disco Elysium.
That's what I thought. Well, there we go. Already setting off claymores. Nope, wrong button. How do I put it away? I don't need that.
Picking up sonic transducer activity. I'm sending you
You're like, I have the flamethrower. I don't need it, but I want it. This is where you face the duality of man, right? I don't need the flamethrower, but I desire the flamethrower.
Exactly, 100%.
Father, I yearn for the fire.
Okay.
Hey, look, everybody, it's Bionic Babe.
Please don't go off. Please don't go off.
Remember in the 80s movies where they always made New York really grody?
Yes.
This game still has that. Like, they were like, in the future, it's gonna be grody again.
Oh yeah.
You know, because I don't think Cyberpunk works if everything's nice.
No, that's not cyberpunk.
heads up, Jason.
Cyberpunk has to look
Desert
lived
troops on
in.
the rooftops.
Cyberpunk needs to be like Future, sponsored by Marlboro. You've
Yeah.
heard of Future. Have you heard of dystopian shit? Welcome to Cyberpunk.
The Marlboro Man not only died, they've resurrected his corpse as an android, and he's still selling those fucking cigarettes.
How would you like to smoke?
Really? That seems a little unfair.
What do you mean?
This guy saw me through a fucking chimney.
Well, you know, he's got chimney vision. That's the latest technology.
Smoke him if you got him.
But I always think that Cyberpunk, to me, has to look like, you know, your protagonist needs to be pretty gritty, you know?
Oh yeah.
Your protagonist also can't be young. They need to be old enough to remember, quote, the way the world used to be. Basically, your main character needs to be Deckard.
Yeah, pretty much, but not
Not
Deckard Cain. Well, listen.
Deckard Cain and Cyberpunk. He'd be like, you have quite a treasure in that cyberware. Please take the sword and defeat the prime evils. By that I mean the corporations. Down with the system.
I mean, you
like
could
Deckard
have
Cain.
it both ways. That's the Shadowrun method.
That's true. I mean, Shadowrun does have. You could have Deckard Cain as this Shadowrunner. That could work,
Deckard
actually.
Cain, the Shadowrunner, would actually be a pretty good bit.
Listen here, you Arasaka son of a bitch.
What is that?
My troll girlfriend sent me out for groceries, so I have to destroy the whole food stuff.
That guy just fucking exploded. Why?
Sometimes people blow up, bud. You're telling me in all your law enforcement you never saw a single person just explode for no reason? Spontaneous oopsie doodles?
I'm confused.
It's alright. This is kind of that era for it, you know?
Fuck that guy. Coming after you, bub. I fell off the ladder.
You're not a hero. You're not allowed to fall off ladders unless you're fighting somebody on the ladder. That's movie law.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Like, if you have a hero just fall down the stairs...
I threw my gun.
I threw my gun. I'm the hero.
Okay, what's the inventory? Oh, it's I for inventory. How helpful. So we'll go ahead and leave that there for a moment. I don't need another fucking combat knife, thank you.
Take the knife! I'm Deckard Cain! You have to defeat the enemies of mankind! Again!
Alright, well that's not the scope button then. Nope.
I'm afraid of what the world's become!
Where's the scope?
I forget if it's middle mouse button or something a bit more pedantic and unreal.
Oh, it's middle mouse.
There you go. Oh, look at that wobble! They're like... They made sure that all the agents, you know how in Metal Gear they gave him diazepam, which, for those of you who don't know your pharmacology, that's just Valium.
Yep.
Which would probably not be a good thing to take prior to a gunfight. You know, because if your reaction to a gunfight is to giggle and lay down, probably not a good, you know, multiplier there of your capabilities.
Yeah.
You know,
pentazamine, that's what they called it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Let's see. I know.
Looks like you got rickets when you use that fucking scope.
I probably do.
In the far future, where rickets was never cured.
Who would play J.C. Denton in that film?
Oh God. You know.
Or excuse me, DJ Senton or whatever I call
DJ
myself
Senton
in this iteration.
All right, right. But we have to choose. Okay, first of all, just because I want to see it, Nick Cage.
Nick Cage is okay. You know he
And
could probably pull it off because there's a lot of real dickhead lines.
Well, that's what I mean. Is you just tell him you're not allowed to play the game. And this character is known for having really wide open eyes all the time. and he's known for screaming. He's known for like screaming all of his dialogue. Those are the directions I'd give him.
Those are pretty good directions.
Thank you. I'm a director. You should trust me. Now, another good one that I think that would just absolutely ruin the franchise completely.
Flashlight,
I know this is a meme answer, but Christopher Walken, and you let him ad-lib lines.
Okay.
He's like, JC, a bomb. The future is very dark. Like, I would hands down watch that one. Now, if you want a good one, I mean, you just go find a method actor. You want a bad one, you go find, like, someone who's way too serious all the time, like John Malkovich.
Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle. Okay, I'd watch that.
Don Cheadle does J.C. Denton.
I'd watch that. Like, if you want off-putting, like, Christoph Waltz. It's like, why does this guy have a German accent? You're like, he's not German, he's Austrian, there's a difference.
He would not be very pleased to hear you say that.
Yeah.
Am I stuck? Who's saying that?
Somebody's saying it. Somebody doesn't like the protagonist of C.J. Benton.
Is someone there? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's one of the guys I shot.
What if Gary Busey?
Oh, yeah, okay, Gary Busey. See, I would almost prefer him for Gunter.
Oh, yeah. He just yells his lines. I am Gunter!
Yeah, 100%.
I'm a robot from the future! Like, Gary, please.
Tape a toaster to his face.
Tell him you're a robot from the future and you have to yell your lines. Tell him you'll pay him more if he yells loud. What a film. See, you can always come up with really fun ideas for casting that just absolutely ruin movies. Because there's always somebody who's always chosen very poorly by Hollywood, because Hollywood's like, they would be perfect for this role. And it'll be somebody who looks kind of like the character, but isn't the character's mannerisms. And is, I mean, remember Mark Wahlberg played Max Payne?
I do remember that.
That was a movie.
That was an interesting choice.
Marky Mark.
Yeah. In between playing, every job that every child wanted to be as a kid.
Yeah, he basically, like, he's not a bad actor when you cast him in the right thing. Like, in The Departed, he was fantastic.
Oh, he was fantastic in The Departed. I think a lot of it has to do with director, though.
Well, of course. However, when it comes down to direction, you and I both have a bitch list for stuff we've watched together. There's a lot of films where we're just like, oh my god, Killers of the Flower Moon really comes to mind. Or you just keep saying "and scene" because it's so much ad-lib it hurts.
God, yeah, no, I sat in that movie theater so long my legs cramped.
I was sitting there.
Flower Moon.
Yeah,
I've never had that happen before. That didn't happen during Napoleon, and it's like 4 minutes longer.
Well, Napoleon, aka Josephine the movie, was a movie of all time. I'll say that.
Oh yeah,
it was a film.
110%. That was a film.
And I'm not trying to say that Josephine doesn't, deserve her own story or isn't an interesting historical character. But when I go to see a movie
Called Napoleon.
called Napoleon, I expect to see Napoleon fucking Bonaparte for most of it. And it was like someone told Joaquin Phoenix, who is a good actor, it's like someone told Joaquin Phoenix, hey, could you play Napoleon like he's a petulant child and completely incapable of rational decisions? Could you play that version of Napoleon?
Yep, through that. Oops.
And that blows my mind because there was a movie in the 70s called Waterloo, which is like 2 hours long, has like 20,000 extras, and is just about that one battle. Now, the reason you can make a movie that long about that battle is because there's a lot going on at that point in history.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
So
all
what
that
is-
problem.
I would say you did. I would say you solved it very well. But yeah, Napoleon was a film, and
Napoleon
not
was
a
a-
great one.
So, yeah, no, it was the fire scene in Killers
In
of the
Killers of the Flower Moon. Oh yeah, yeah, where all the detectives are sitting there, recapping the first 2 hours.
Yes, like just
Like that's
and
yeah.
not even like visually. It's not like flashbacks. They're just talking about it, and it keeps panning to these loving, beautiful shots of this prairie fire burning. And they're like, "Yep, he's a bad man. He set this fire." And they're like, "Yep." And it's like a fucking God. It's like somebody edited together all the scenes of them standing in front of the fence in King of the Hill.
Yeah.
But it was done by the actors from the second season of Fargo doing an improv scene.
The whole movie's improv, largely, because they had scenes and they were like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna just let my friends, I'm just gonna let my friends ad lib," and that's fine. I mean, a lot of these actors are known for doing pretty good off the cuff stuff, but if you take nothing but ad lib takes in a film, it's really painful. It's not good movie making, and the thing is that I love Scorsese. That's why I got so mad, so incredibly pissed off at The Irishman, because I'd read the book, and the book offers a really interesting thesis, which may or may not be true, because the person is an unreliable narrator.
Yeah.
And it's based on a true story, asterisk, because, again, the character is an unreliable narrator, but this is the guy who says, I was a hitman for the mob, and I killed Jimmy Hoffa. And it's his story of how that leads up to it. It's a very interesting story. The issue with The Irishman is that, like, while the direction is shot really well, the dialogue is very good, the script is very good, it has all the elements of, like, The Godfather. It goes through generations of this guy's life. And there's even subtle hints, like, and you don't have to be a director to pick up on this stuff, but there's subtle hints in that film that are just gorgeous. A great example is each era is shot on the appropriate era of film. So the 1950s stuff, it's all bright. That's because it's on Kodachrome.
Yep.
Like, everything is set on the right film stock for the right era. It's all shot beautifully. The problem is that rather than do what they did in The Godfather, which was really smart, which is have a character that is played by multiple actors throughout different phases of their life, they instead said, no, we are going to use Robert De Niro playing 17-year-old Robert De Niro playing 30-year-old Robert De Niro, Robert De Niro playing, and they just CGI it. The problem is that while the CGI is pretty good, the main issue is that he still moves like an 80-year-old.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Which is just, uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah, the scene.
Because there's that scene where he's supposed to be fighting that guy,
Yeah.
and it looks like somebody's grandpa is pissed.
I was taking a drink.
Yeah. What about it?
Alarms. I think I've caused those alarms.
Oh, God.
Good job, JC. The power just died at the NSF headquarters. Now it's up to Paul. Go to the roof. A chopper is arriving with
Go to the
HQ
roof?
report. He will
But there's a guy over
when
there.
you take the chopper back to HQ.
I forgot there's a lean mechanic.
A lean mechanic? What if there was a lean mechanic like drink lean? Like, you know, there was a mechanic to just sip some juice.
Alright. Time to run away bravely now. Napoleon is actually my third favorite leader, right behind Washington and Vlad Tepes.
Good old Vlad Dracul.
Yeah,
Good old Vlad, right?
I don't know that I've ever thought about my favorite leaders in history.
Well, are we talking military or national leaders?
Well, those are different
That's a good-
lists.
Yeah, because, like, if it comes down to, like, military leaders, I'm gonna say Vo Win Yap, or Jap, you know. That guy's, like, 8-0 when it comes down to superpowers. He's the ultimate master of asymmetry. Pancho Villa comes to mind, you know, because even though, well, not technically a general, other than saying, hey, I'm a general now, that guy was a psychopath, but in all the best crazy ways. And cavalry officer, who can hate that? Cavalry officers have a bit of panache, and so, you know, they're always a favorite. Let's see. Admiral Nelson, of course. You know, because fuck yes. Like, favorite military commanders are actually kind of easy. They stand out.
Okay, I hit it that time and it didn't do anything.
Why is it you're constantly trying to get in trouble? Oh, wait, it's you. That's right. I'm not saying you're trouble prone, but I'm saying you're usually present when trouble starts, right?
Okay.
I should have taught you better behavior.
Now, go fuck yourself, Gunter.
Oh, I thought you were telling me to go fuck myself. I was like, well, that's not nice.
It's literally a black helicopter. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah, I mean, you need those for conspiracies and stuff. I mean, how could it be a conspiracy without black helicopters?
Glad to finally meet you, Agent.
Now, if I was in charge of top secret, creepy, weird stuff, you know, I would paint all the helicopters white, because someone would be like, no, man, the real helicopters are white, and everyone would be like, sure, yeah, whatever, you know?
I've flown in one of the NASA Hueys, and they are white.
Well, yeah, but nobody expects NASA to be behind bad stuff. Well, not anymore. There was that whole time where NASA was run by, like, Nazi rocket scientists, and so that was just, you know, an interesting era, because every so often Von Braun would just pin
time,
stuff.
You mean everything up to the 90s?
Right. That time, also known as most of its history. But yeah, there was all those things where Von Braun would say shit like, we're going to, like, nuke the moon. Or, you know, hey, let's build a nuclear moon base. Project Horizon, that's the name of that one. If you ever wanted to look that up, that's pretty wild. He was like, let's build a, like, nuclear moon base. Which is insane, but yeah, like, he wanted to build a nuclear launch capability on the moon. And you can find all of that, actually. That's all archived. That's quite available to the public. You can go read through the whole thing. Just go look up Project Horizon. There. Now you got a nice little autistic nugget of information. You got something to read on the crapper.
Chapter 3, Underground. Is this where I go rogue and murder the entire organization?
No, you know what would be a really
But the
funny
man in a
thing?
suit told me I couldn't go somewhere.
You know what's funny is
What?
I have a fun fact about fonts. Wow, there's some alliteration for you. So, okay, the official font of NASA is Futura, right?
Yes.
Futura was invented by the Third Reich. Now, the reason is because the German old font Fracture used too much goddamn ink and was damn near impossible to read.
Yes, it was.
So they were like, let's come up with this really fancy font.
New age, very
Yeah,
modern.
new age font. Yeah, and that was Futura, which NASA still uses.
Buddy of ours said you
Because that was the newest age, coolest font. Now imagine if they'd gone in a different way and they'd been like Comic Sans. That's what we put on the rockets.
Oh god, so never mind. Yeah. For whatever reason, we somehow lost our Dr. Pepper button on our vending machine in our office, and somebody has replaced it with the word Dr. Pepper spelled out in Comic Sans.
I hate it.
And I saw that. I haven't drank pop in like 3 years. I kicked all caffeine, and I'm like, man, he got a doctorate. He deserves better than that.
You're like, you went to school.
I'd like to know what the feds are doing.
By the way, Psyduck got his
did?
MD. He is a doctor now. He's an actual doctor.
Yeah.
So
real
next time you
doctor
see
and
Psyduck,
everything.
yeah, next time you see Psyduck, tell him, hey, hello, doctor. Just say doctor and ask if he's with the science team.
Good to have you back.
Yeah, good to be back.
But yeah, there's a lot of really wild and weird history out there. I encourage you to read as much of it as you can.
I just finished The Men, the Mission, and Me, which I found to be a pretty good little decision-making and leadership book.
It's a lot better than, like, I have a lot of people who say they love to read history books, and I'm like, well, what's your favorite history book? And they're like, Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. And I'm like, that is the live, laugh, love pillow of strategy.
That is a book written by a guy who was going insane because mental health treatment hadn't been invented yet, and he was trying.
That he also killed his fucking empire.
Yeah.
People overlook that. It's like that. And when you read his stuff, you'll just go, "That's deep." It's not, because it'll be like the secret to being a good man is to do it. You need to just get out there and be that good man. And I'm like,
Guess you stole
but
the from God
what?
earlier.
Okay,
Poor guy. He lives for this stuff.
it's self-actualization, and people gobble it up, and I'm like, ugh.
Where are the? Oh, there's the stairs.
One time at a job, I actually changed the default font in the computer setups to Comic Sans, and nobody noticed.
You'll have to wait a minute. Mr. Manderley is busy.
Like,
I
people
don't
just
wait.
were typing
Let's hear
emails
first. Mr. Manderley is in a meeting.
in
JC.
Comic Sans, like, all day.
I was told to report for a debriefing.
A debriefing. Do not worry, we are satisfied. But
Needless to say, it really made me sad that nobody noticed. Because I thought, oh, what a clever, funny haha. No one cared. They just went right on writing emails, you know? Just like, yep. It's different now.
So the secretary says, "Don't come any closer. He's in a meeting." And then my alleged partner makes a snide comment, and I just walk past her and put my face against the glass.
Well, you gotta be creepy, right? I mean, you're the weird guy in the office. So far, you walk up and suck every machine dry, right?
Turns around and I'm just face pressed against the glass.
That's how you know you're the good guy, right? Good old J.C. Denton.
We're looking to you to set an example. I have an important matter to attend to.
Wow, I love that.
No, I can't. There we go. I made it into the office.
I love that you just
JC,
you've completely made it your objective to be the weirdest guy in the office. I mean, you've achieved it.
Yeah.
But is office weirdo really worth this stigma?
I take people's knickknacks from their offices and just throw them in, like, the decorative pool.
Yes, sir.
I throw them onto the ground.
Do you mind if I ask? Who was that you were meeting with?
Politics, bureaucracy, mismanagement. JC, I've got some bad news. The mission failed.
Oh, no.
We've taken out that JoJo punk, but he wasn't even in the warehouse.
Never mind that. He slipped out.
What about the shipment?
I'm not just trying to say it straight, JC. Your brother's
Every time it pans back for the shot, reverse shot, it's just in the background getting immolated by a door.
The rest of
Yeah.
the force says he lost his
I love it.
I believe it. In Hell's Kitchen, he was pushing restraint, when clearly I had no alternative but to use lethal force.
This is
Now
majestic.
it's your turn. We've got one more chance to retake that shipment.
Has it been located?
Yeah, it would help that I have a live view here.
Get any equipment you need from Carter. Then take
You didn't
the
say
chopper back to
anything.
the city.
Oh, it's fine. I'm very polite.
Ambrosia on a plane, but we don't know
This is too good.
Where should I start?
If I were the NSF,
I'm just losing
I'd
it.
get through the subways, the abandoned parts of the infrastructure.
I'll check
Shut
out
up.
the
I'm a
subways.
doorman. I'm dooring. I like my job.
20 minutes.
He's sitting there
That's
just
mine.
doing his thing.
I would like to be reassigned
That's
to
mine.
Agent Harmon.
Why?
That's Doorman Johnson.
He completed his objective, but our tactics are incompatible.
In other words, he didn't kill everything.
You have your orders from Mr. Manderley.
Our pilot Jock is waiting for you at the helipad. Let's not be hasty. He will improve.
I didn't think it would let me.
Matter to attend to.
I'm slightly alarmed with what you're discovering,
I'm
but
stuck in the door now.
oh my god,
Grab
having
me in the door dimension.
yeah, that's what happens when you're a bad person. Now here's my question: having never played Deus Ex before, are you enjoying yourself? Other than this moment right now.
Yeah.
You're having a moment. Oh no. Oh boy.
What happened to my grenade?
Yeah, just what you want to ask in the office. What happened to my grenade?
I had a grenade, like a real grenade, not these EMP grenades. Oh god. Oh, there I am. No. I've escaped the door dimension.
You've escaped.
I've escaped.
You're like, I'm your top agent, gets stuck in door, refuses to elaborate.
You're going to make a mess. Hey, I'm trying to work. What's the idea, JC?
Don't mind me.
Don't mind me, I'm a professional.
Fucking bastard. Of course it would be the feds. That stuck me in the door.
Have you heard of Big Door?
It's a conspiracy. Big door.
Well, somebody at the job was bitching about daylight savings time and how we should get rid of it. And I said, it sounds like you're in the pocket of Big Candle. You know, I said that, and they just had a mental breakdown for like 10 seconds trying to process what I'd said.
What was my password again?
Your password? I don't know. Just hack your own computer. Who cares?
Well, I think that sets the alarm off. Our
What are they
whole
gonna do?
operation hinges on this man as he fights the door to leave the office.
Our whole operation hinges on this man? Hinges?
Yep.
I want to get off Mr. Depp's wild ride. Are you just touching things now?
I thought I heard the phone ring.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here's Anna Navarro's shit. Dude, she's got a dead guy in here. With a crowbar stuck in him.
That happens, you know? You're like, well, I just found this corpse. Time to bludgeon it.
Well, you know, maybe. Why would you have a collection of knives? You can only carry the one.
I don't know. Maybe she's into weird shit. Sometimes ladies are into weird shit, you know?
Gunther does not look like the guy who would be into pottery.
Maybe he really likes pottery, you know?
He does, however, seem like the kind of person that would have an AIM 7 in his office.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Alright. I have been briefed or debriefed or whatever they wanted from me. It is now time to go bug the feds. Because they explicitly told me not to and I don't follow instructions well.
Good to have you back.
But first...
I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in the cell block.
You and me both, brother. So let's do it. Oh yeah.
You're just walking around breaking stuff because you can, which means you're the hero of this story.
I am. Don't think I'm
I don't think you're supposed to be down here. Bitch, I got a badge and a gun. I can do what I want.
I can indeed.
I have one question.
They already asked. I don't know.
One must admire a man.
What are you gonna do
who keeps
about
a
it?
secret because he has value.
I'll beat you with a crowbar. Do not come closer to me.
Others makes money
I'm eavesdropping.
and gives you a measure of power.
You Walton Simons. You think I could be bribed?
Yeah, that's what I
Rick
thought.
Forsyth under NSF protection in Queens. Your son Richard attending Bronx Science. You see, I have a few relevant facts myself. Care to make a trade?
You wouldn't dare.
I'll give you 2 seconds. To
Is there any way Dep can get a new leg? Yes, I can.
Your business.
You'll find one. You just walk in the office with no leg.
Where is the NSF taking the ambrosia?
Yeah, yeah.
They asked me already. I don't know.
Need I remind you that in the case of a national emergency, FEMA has a list of 6 million Americans who will be transported to detention centers? Your tabloids call it RX-84.
Yeah, including the President, Congress, and the Supreme Court.
In my position, I find it very easy to add names to that list.
Go to hell.
I won't say anything, but I think you should go.
No, I think I'm gonna.
States
I
government
think I'm
has
gonna
had
come in
emergency
here.
Powers since World War II. We've never left a state of war.
Speak for yourself. The federal government is just responding to a threat.
Hey, hey, hey! I'm watching.
You will confess.
He's not a very good secret agent.
I don't like to dirty my hands with that sort of thing, but you will confess.
I love how they don't even react. They're just sitting there
That's what I
talking
mean.
about it.
It's like, ignore the thudding on the mirror. He'll go away.
Yeah, you just imagine you're in an interrogation and you hear a bashing and you see like the mirror move. You know?
And a muffled person yelling on the other side.
If you wanted to save people, you could have unloaded the whole ship.
Also, he's in there with 2 prisoners.
You
That's
said it yourself.
not very good safety there.
Manderley will chew us out if he finds out you were here.
You shut the fuck up. I'll put you in that room, unconscious. Alright.
You're like, I'll bite you. You just say that, and they're like, oh god, he's a biter.
So the funny thing is, I'm just hopping at like full terrifying speed.
That's awesome. You're
I've
like
only
that
got one
one-legged,
leg.
well, I almost said
Come here.
one-legged dog. That's, no.
In addition to an accuracy weapon modification, I've got a couple of multi-tools.
Mr. Carter, can I ask you a question?
Certain.
I'm getting the impression that UNATCO is focused more on military operations than law enforcement.
Oh, you are?
Focus has shifted lately, I agree.
The only way Anna would have been satisfied is if I'd executed every terrorist in Castle Clinton.
I nearly
The standing
did.
order seems to be shoot to kill.
Direct intervention is always part of the game. In my day, we would
Like the fact that they're chiding me for being a pacifist is
That's the word.
insane.
I guess I was
Maybe they
more
didn't see your,
organization.
maybe they didn't see your mission camera, right? Maybe they didn't like watch your body cam, because I think if they did, they would know that like there's not a pacifist bone in your body. You're more like I'll pass your fist through this wall.
Statue. What a chore.
God damn it. Alright.
I guess you stole the show from Gunther earlier
Yeah,
today.
shut the fuck up.
Poor guy. He lives for this stuff.
Remember to drink more water.
Give me new legs.
Where's water?
Bad down here.
Keeps getting worse, too. It must be raining.
The NSF aren't
Fine.
Yeah, uh-huh. Don't care. Give me new leg. Alright. JC Denton, no talkie-talkie. Drinky-drinky.
You just go to the corner of the room and put your lips on it and just suck all the water out of it, and then leave.
And then the cleaning bot slowly rolls over and sanitizes it.
Yeah. They're like, is he okay? And then the guy just goes, no, he's not.
He's never been. Alright, let's see if you have something useful to tell me. Oh, you're not even in here? Ugh. Fine. Ooh, reel to reel.
I think the suits are putting the squeeze
Got
on
it.
Manderley about this one. Never mind Anna Navarro. She hates everybody.
You're not allowed to. That's a hostile work environment.
This is
You're
a
not allowed to hate.
labyrinthine office!
You're not allowed to hate everybody at work. You're only allowed to hate like a few people at work.
If you hate everybody, though, that is unbiased.
That is true. That is true.
Leg it,
It's
Dip.
very. I mean, that's true. I mean, if you just hate everybody, you're like, eh.
Your chopper's ready, Agent.
I love how they don't even know your name.
Mr. Dent. Simons did not appreciate your interference.
What interference?
Please do not keep us waiting.
You talk?
We are needed inside.
Are you? You're outside, though.
They had us picking up the bodies you left in the statue. What a chore.
What a chore.
Well, who
What
else would
happens
do it?
if I just end the Men in Black thread here?
I don't think that would end the thread.
Oh wow, they're quite sturdy. Okay.
Guess you stole the show from Gunther earlier.
Just shoot the guy with a bazooka.
Let's go.
Shoot the guy with a bazooka. He seems sturdy.
If they don't know his name, they can't accidentally summon him by saying it. Yeah, somebody gave them the good sauce. They drink like 1040s. They're 400s.
You in Battery Park. We know the NSF were moving material through here at one point. Seems like a good place to start looking.
Okay, are you ready?
Dude, this is like fucking 5 feet away. Why did I take a helicopter?
Yeah, but shut up. They had... Look, Helicopter Gary needs his hours.
There's actually there's a lot of that goes on in the military. That's a funny thing. I know a guy who flies helicopters for the Army. He's like, yeah, when we need hours, they'll be like, hey, fly from Texas to North Dakota and pick up this platoon, move them a mile, and then fly back. You'll do 2 in-flight refuelings for it. Oh, those are sturdy boxes. Okay. You don't look so good.
Government issue sturdy box.
Sturdy box. 1 each.
Contains lead.
Machines! Actually, seems to contain a T-1000 or something.
Except for that 1 barrel of ambrosia, there's been no sign of the shipment. Don't tell Navarra. We've let some of the bums back into the park. They
Why?
don't have anywhere to go.
Infinite strength lock, huh?
Infinite strength, you say?
What is the flashlight button?
I think it's the same as take a screenshot. Wasn't it one of those?
I think it was.
And it's light eyes. Like, your eyes just are blazing.
Oh, there's a 40.
JC Denton, a man of 40s.
Yeah, like I said, we'll probably both get kicked out when whoever it is gets back. I live underground.
All the same.
Ooh, look, a 40. Ooh, look, a 40.
This is gonna be your whole playthrough. Oh, look, a 40. Deus, oh, look, a 40X.
Yep. No, I like the med kit. Well, I don't have enough space. Looks like I gotta drink a 40 about it.
Hey, you a cop? The terrorist got away.
I don't think they got away. I kind of killed every fucking person that was in here.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's his definition of got away, you know?
They escaped to the afterlife.
They escaped the mortal coil.
Ooh, look, a 40. Ooh, look, a 40. Ooh, look, a 40.
How many 40s? Good God.
There's another, and another.
Are you gonna drink all of these?
At once.
At once. Alright.
Sorry I didn't need your help on the island. I hope it wasn't a wasted trip.
No sweat, man. I got paid.
I think I hit him with a crowbar.
A real patriot.
I see it like this. It all balances out. UNATCO's just as much gun freaks as the militias. If everybody's gonna shoot it out, fine, so long as neither side wins and takes over the whole country.
The goal of UNATCO is not conquest. It's the safety of ordinary people like yourself.
You tell him, Denton.
Look, I'll be blunt. Got any cash? There's a secret passage behind that phone booth over there. For 500, I'll tell you where to get the code.
I'm not interested.
You're like, fuck you.
I'll find the code my own way. With violence.
That's always an option.
Which phone booth was he talking about? It's that one. Okay. Yeah.
Violence is always an option. Some people say violence isn't the answer.
69.
Oh, wow. Who'd have thought?
Now, violence is the question, and the answer is yes.
It is yes.
We think they're loading the Ambrosia onto a plane. You heard anything about that?
Nothing I can put a price on. Yanatko already thinks it's Juan Lebedev.
Lebedev?
I don't know who else it could be. He owns a whole terminal at LaGuardia. Manderley's been trying to bump him off for years.
I'm good at bumping people off.
For sale. The city had some debts a few years back. There's always a buyer. But Lebedev's small time. He can't buy off the big politicians like a Bob Page.
Who does he buy off?
People lower down.
Considering the number of homeless people around, some of these 40s might contain used beer.
We can't afford that one. How about that phone code?
Don't call it that.
Sure. Talk to Curly in the shantytown in Battery Park. He's from the Mole People Settlement.
The NSF are allied with the Mole?
They both hate the feds, but that's it.
Aiding and sympathizing. Just as...
I doubt the enemy.
That's for making me pay.
That's right. You bunk that guy's freedoms.
He's gonna spend... Yeah, me too, lady. Didn't put hand in fire. Fire hot.
I love that you're a cutting-edge cyborg man. And you're just burning your hands and drinking lots of beer.
Think it'd really kill you?
You, Curly?
Yeah, what do you want?
I heard you have the code to the phone booth.
You want to go down to the Brooklyn Bridge Station?
Why the name?
They call us that because we live underground. Like they're some kind of superior beings or something.
Oh, I am superior to that haircut, brother.
Is the password.
Why didn't you say so? The phone code's MOLE. That's 665 tree.
Thanks.
When you get to the Brooklyn Bridge Station, talk to John.
I didn't give him the
He'll
password.
get you into the tunnels where we live.
What about the mole settlement? You taking new people?
They call us the mole people. Like they're superior or something. It's like, sir, you live underground. Like a mole.
Okay, hold on. So it's M-O...
L-E.
Yes.
6653.
That's what I did. I swear to God I did that.
That's what I did. Presses the right buttons. Wow, it opens.
What does this button do? Clearly nothing. Oh, it's not because they live underground. It's because they're all skin cancer survivors. Yeah, that carcinoma will get you.
After the quakes, the homeless drifted down here. Junkies, runaways, grifters. There's a DSS file a mile long on this place. Some of them, the so-called mole people, have permanent living quarters in an adjacent tunnel system not on my map.
In an adjacent tunnel system.
Hola, bro.
What is it?
You on Rook's territory now. Just so you know.
You call yourselves Rooks?
That's right. Up here, it's business. You want to do business? Talk to El Rey.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'm stealing Elrook's food.
He tells you that you're on, some gang's territory, and you're like noted, and then you just start swinging a crowbar at stuff.
Yep. It's about to stop being stuff and start being people.
Easy, bro. Be cool.
I don't know the meaning of the word.
No one up here is looking for a fight.
What's up?
You're like, but I am.
Well, that looked like maybe I can't carry any more 40s.
I guess you gotta start drinking them all.
Yeah, Ray runs the show.
I wrote it. How did I write it? Oh well.
I don't know.
I was just going to steal their cue ball, but no.
That's just cruel.
Throw
Steal their cue ball?
Yep, fuck them. They tried to give me rules. JC Denton don't do rules.
JC No Rules Denton. JC Hobo Murderer Denton.
I did not think I would kill that guy.
Well, what did you do to make him die? What did you do?
5 credits.
Pretty sure I hit him real hard with a crowbar.
Ah, you didn't think that'd kill somebody. Like when a cyborg winds up with a crowbar.
It didn't kill nobody before that.
Silicon Soul says steals cue ball, takes a bite out of it like an apple. That would be fairly intimidating.
I probably could do it, what with them metal teeth.
I don't think he has metal teeth.
Well, no, it's a tooth, because it's just a one now.
Oh, God. So it's one smooth line? There's no teeth shape?
It's like the jaws of a vice.
It makes a really loud clacking noise when he talks fast. Like those chatter teeth.
Yeah.
You know?
When he laughs, it's just a ah ha 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 ha, and you hear the clicking.
Yeah. I had a pretty fun request on the Patreon. A guy asked me, because his sister graduated firefighting school.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. And so he said, would you, as Krobon, wish them success, for winning firefighting school or whatever? And I was like, why would you go to school to stop fires? This is a waste of time.
Very nice. Yeah,
apparently they listened to the podcast together, and they said you're a really good DM. So just wanted to pass up, some happy thoughts.
Yeah, people keep telling me that, but they're all liars.
They're all liars.
We're gonna be special forces for the NSF if they give us some chits.
Dude, you look like 2121 if he lost all his fucking muscle. You're not special forces for anybody. Ooh, there's a box. Lair. Ooh, there's a box.
Yeah, Krobon is not the smartest creature on that ship.
No, he's amusing. Which
the worst thing you sent us to is that fucking cult. I hated that.
Why? I thought that was rather well done.
Oh no, it was excellently well done. That's why it evoked emotion. I hated it. That means you did a good job. Because I hated it. I hated it. It was sitting there at that cult, and I'm thinking like, okay, they eat people, or this, or that. And it's like, no, they're just boring. They're boring and stupid. Because all they did oh god. All right, so you have people who went and joined or did a generation ship.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the time they got to the planet, faster modes of travel had been invented.
Yes. Yeah. And
And so they're horrible, simple, backward people whose prime export was fissile waste.
Uh-huh.
And then we had to take the whale.
Well, they asked you to, and you chose to.
Well, I'm not the captain, but yeah.
And the whale very politely asked to be dropped off anywhere, because he's not actually a diplomat.
That's fair. I mean, that's fair. He gets what he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Yeah,
Poor old Bobby
I'm not sure where we are on that front.
We have just done the missed jump. The missed jump of a lifetime was the last episode.
Okay. So then people know Bobby and's fate, generally.
Bobbian. AKA dead weight.
There we go. Got the pool ball. No. Where did the... Okay, hold on. Can't see very well. There we go.
Fucking Bobbian.
Alright. Yeah, Bobbian.
All he did was be a whale.
Uh-huh. And for that, you all hated him.
We did. He just sat in his tank and we would sit there and gesture because he didn't speak the language.
He did not.
And so we'd turn off his little translator and then be sitting there gesturing, like making sawing motions. Like cartoon villains.
Nurse knew I was sick. She just don't care.
I'm not saying we're the heroes the galaxy deserved, because we most certainly weren't heroes at all. But we played them.
You did play them. I just stole money from homeless people.
That's why I look like this.
I don't care. Is that an accurate New York subway map?
It seems like a subway map.
I mean, yeah, it is a subway map. I just wonder if they just copied the one off the New York Transit Authority website or what.
Maybe.
Borough Hall. Okay, fine. I'll talk to
special forces for the NSA.
No, you're not. I'll talk to the Rooks guy. Where's Mr. fucking the Rooks?
I love how he keeps saying that we're gonna be special forces, and you're just like, no. Then again, I guess everybody knew that person in high school that said they were gonna join the Navy SEALs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go be a Navy SEAL, and you're like, no, I don't think you will.
Legitimate business. Just take it easy, bro. Be cool.
These are not a very,
All this, as far as you can see, is Rooks.
This is not the usual, response to a cop wandering around setting road flares on fire in gang territory.
Look, I mean, is that or stand in front of the gang and then establish dominance by drinking like 12 40s?
Oh, I bet. Yeah, there you go. You are Mr. Rook.
I'm from out of town. I hear the NSF are operating around here somewhere. Know anything about it?
I guess I've seen them, but that's it. You a militia type? I can hook you up with some explosives. Serious stuff, man.
How much?
Whoa. We ain't talking firecrackers, understand? What I got, it comes from a guy at UNATCO. Hardcore munitions and shit.
How much?
I got a lamb. You know what that is? $750.
Pretty steep for secondhand goods.
Either that or you work for it. You into fighting? I need someone to take care of the dealer downstairs.
Yeah, I'll be a mercenary.
Dealer's name's Rock. He hangs out on the east side in the corner.
Fuck yeah, I'm doing a hit for a gang leader. I'm a good cop.
You're a better cop in this than you were in the Magistrate of Mundanus.
Nope, you were just homeless, okay? I forget which corner he said, so I'm just gonna wander until I find somebody. Are you the drug dealer? No, you're a mole person.
You just walk into someone with a 12 gauge. Are you the bad man?
If I gun everybody down, then I know I've at least killed the drug dealer.
I hate that you're not wrong. You're really not wrong. I mean...
Is that him?
Hey man, you got any zyme?
Don't have any zyme.
Just a little bit. A crumb.
I said you're out of luck.
So I can get drugs for him? I guess?
That or you could just blow him away. I mean, it's Deus Ex. It's not a happy universe.
No, it's not. God, I really should have paid attention when he told me where the drug dealer I'm supposed to kill is.
He said downstairs.
Yeah, but like where downstairs? Oh, you look sketchy.
You don't want to do that. What you need, bro? Vials are $250.
What do you know about a gang called the Rooks?
Gang? Who calls them a gang?
Just what I heard.
Bunch
They
of
do?
pussycats. I come within 50 yards. They scatter.
Seems that other people aren't so lucky.
Always talking big, trying to be players. The junkies found a box of lambs the other day. Now El Rey puts on the show of being an arms dealer.
The junkies?
Oh, sure. Only a matter of time until someone's stash disappears and people start blowing up. Rock's the name, guy. Anything you want.
I'll take a
Yeah, I'll buy drugs for the guy.
Mess you up.
Yeah, buy drugs. Buy drugs for the hobo.
I could have just killed him for the Zyme. I didn't have to buy any. Now I've got 2. Alright, where's Charlie?
Well, you handled it. You moitorized him.
El Rey runs the show.
Other direction.
I got rid of the dealer downstairs.
Yeah? You killed him?
Just another parasite.
Hot damn.
Good God.
That guy you just killed? He's been in my way for months. Now I got the whole station. You can have the lamb. Now I can afford me a Gep gun.
Just a second. I'm too loaded down right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you gotta drink all those 40s in front of him like you said you would.
Yes, I do. Alright. To assert my dominance.
I changed my mind. Just kidding.
Dude, I just blew away a drug dealer for you.
I love that he just takes your word for it. You know?
Yeah.
Why don't you just go... There you go.
I can't see shit.
That's because you drank all them 40s. Are you just having a shotgun fight while hammered?
Yep.
Alright. Just wanted to make sure I'm seeing what I'm seeing.
Oh, I'm at a shotgun. This is horrific. They just killed me. I'm like, oh yeah, that's fine. I may be stuck in the wall.
Maybe sober up a bit.
How?
I think you're just blacking out.
Nope, I had accidentally... Fuck yeah, look at that. He gave me another lamb.
Nice.
And his droogs are no longer hostile to me.
Ah, yes, his droogs. So here's my question. How many 40s was that?
That was 10. It's the max that lets me... Max that lets me have it once.
Ah, yes. See, no one's gonna believe this story of your character. Like, they're just gonna be like...
Up, he's dressed like an extra in the Matrix. He
showed up like an extra in the Matrix. Yeah. Shoots a drug dealer, drinks 10 40s, and proceeds to have a shotgun fight.
Yeah. Makes the deal with me first, or with the guy first.
You ain't all that.
I just killed your gang leader.
El Rey. He'd be straight with you.
Again, I just killed him. Where's the guy that wanted to buy your drugs off me? There you are.
You have a problem?
Get out! I got a bomb.
A bomb's a bad choice for close-range combat.
Might as well use it. Rock says I owe him. He won't even give me one vial for it.
What kind of bomb?
I think they said it was called a lamb.
Suppose I could part with a vial of Zyme if you'll give me the lamb.
You got some? Really?
Yeah. Let's see the lamb.
Oh, God.
Whatever. Where's the sign?
Make it last. I killed Homeboy out by the tracks.
What a great character.
Who sent you, Jojo?
Right.
You're the hero of this story.
I most certainly am.
Remember
The
that.
government lets people get poor.
It doesn't let. It just idly watches and discourages you from rising too high.
Yeah. It won't lift a finger to help you.
You're allowed to pursue happiness, but you're not allowed to be happy.
There's another junkie here because she was bitching about, this is the way I look now. I wonder if she'll give me a lamb for this other vial.
You're just like finding junkies now that you've murdered the drug dealer.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure I follow, right?
Is that her?
The doctors in that clinic, they ain't worth 5 credits. Nurse knew I was sick. She just don't care.
We hang mostly underground, but we about to spread out. Think you're bad, strutting around Rook's turf.
Alright, now, so it looks like I just gotta leave this here as a party favor for somebody. Alright. What am I here for? Ambrosia. Yes. Quite.
No one up here is
I have
looking
a
for a fight.
sneaking suspicion I killed everybody who could have told me about the ambrosia.
What? That sounds crazy.
A junkie just screamed.
I wonder why.
Did they find a body? Why are you running? Okay, why are you running? God, everybody's running now.
It's almost like somebody went around committing massive random acts of violence, right?
Listen to the clicky clack of their feet. I can't.
Well, you could
stand it.
shut them up. I know how to do that.
Right, who are you?
I hear the NSF are using the mole people hideout.
Yeah, there we go.
Are you the feds? We don't need a war down here.
I work for UNATCO.
Well, the NSF come through here, but they don't bother us. If we need help with anything, it's our plumbing. We lost pressure because of the explosions on South Street.
Tough break. You tell me about the NSF and I'll put in a word with the city about the water.
The city don't know we got water, and they don't need to know. How about you fix it, and then I'll talk?
I don't have much time.
I would open the valve myself, but there was a cave-in. The utility door's blocked. It's up at the north end of the tracks, in case you want to take a look.
Clearing a tunnel. That would require explosives.
Oh, okay. Those aren't just
Plan
party
would do the
favors.
trick. It's just that I'm not gonna be the one to talk to the rooks.
Okay. How many of these do I have? 6? I can spare one. Oh, you're kidding me. Is this even the right tunnel?
Are we just gonna blow up things?
You said the north end of the tracks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is north. Oh, he meant that. Oh, fuck me.
You're a hero. You know I can tell you're a hero.
Why?
You've gotten away with all this.
Do something for the community.
Now, can you tell me about the NSF?
The NSF? Yeah, they took over our tunnels.
If a plumber I called won't let a rocket launcher, I might decide I don't need a plumber right now.
Keypad under the sink.
I think at that point, you're at the plumber's mercy. Now, as somebody who owns a tube himself, I will say this. Don't hate on somebody just because they have a tube, you know? Maybe they had a dream.
Hold on, where did he say the tunnels were? I wasn't paying attention.
You were too busy doing violence, weren't you?
No, I was reading chat.
You were thinking about violence.
Trust in the tube.
Tube!
Women's bathroom, 5482. I'm glad that somebody can be my, stand-in,
You better keep yourself in line.
I will kill you just like I did your boss.
Easy there, Captain Kill Crazy.
Get out of here.
Leave me alone.
No? Okay, where's the keypad then? Under the sink.
You come in Rook's territory, you show respect.
I'm going to beat you to death with a crowbar if you talk to me again.
Just flatly say that. I'm going to beat you to death with a crowbar if you talk to me again. That's the wrong tone.
At the men's room.
You're talking to my man all wrong.
Yeah, you're talking to my boy all wrong. Okay. That's an impressive setup. Do you have a crowbar? I do.
He keeps a crowbar around, you know, just in case. I love how the music goes to combat for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, as I beat that man to death with the crowbar, and then it comes right back. Handled.
I'm not saying you're a monster, but you're a monster.
Now, they said NSF took over the tunnel. So I assume all of these people then are the NSF. Especially the children.
Well, that makes sense, I guess. You're a bad person. I think you know this.
Yeah. Great. Is that a cat? Fuck yeah, cat. You make weird noises. Handled. That cat is just killing everything. I want your
If it's low-level D&D, they can do that.
Or 40s.
Fascist.
You're like, I'll show you fascism.
I got this.
Hold on. Dumbass. He brought a gun to a crowbar fight.
Looks like you've been overrun by NSF.
They move supplies through here. There's nothing we can do about it.
Anything recently?
A bunch of barrels came through about an hour ago. Woke us all up.
Where were they headed?
They went through the bathroom like they always do. Only way to get a key is from the NSF commander. Guy lives to the south. But I bet he'd die first.
Some of the terrorists actually live down here?
It's a secret room. You open the door by pushing a brick. They keep hidden behind some cardboard boxes.
I'll have a talk with him. You won't have to worry about the NSF for much longer.
I'm sure you'll have a talk. I'm sure that's what's gonna happen.
I don't know about you. I'd be very disconcerted if I watched a cop in a black trench coat chasing a man down with a crowbar and beating him with it.
You're right. That would be a bit problematic, wouldn't it?
No, there we go. Barrel.
Thought I saw someone. A guy. That's him. He's a cop.
Well, seems like you got this handled. Remember to save, please.
Oh, yeah.
We made a lot of progress. I'm using progress in air quotes, you know?
Where are you going? Are you even named? Stop running. No, you're just mole person. Okay, what was the NSF guy talking to you? You were butchering a cat? The times are tough down here.
Still, the internet has proved a few things, and one of the things they proved is you don't fuck with cats, man.
No.
You know? That's against the rules. So you sent him to the right place.
Alright, fake brick, fake brick. None of those look like a fake brick. Right?
Keep looking. Remember, you have to yell stop resisting.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. There we go.
I surrender.
The mole people say
It's
the Emperor came
mid-swing.
through here an hour ago.
I'll cooperate. Relax. Key to the men's restroom is on the table.
You're like swinging the crowbar at his face, and he's like, I surrender.
That's exactly what that was.
The body armor looks threatening, but I'm part-time, like a reservist. I don't want any trouble.
I'm only a part-time terrorist.
That don't fly. Thank you for the buckshot. Ooh, Andy had a flamethrower. I almost feel bad for that now.
I wouldn't feel bad. That guy had a flamethrower. That guy could have been really dangerous.
Well, no, it's on the table. Like, he was giving it to me.
I said it could have been really dangerous.
Alright. Time to have a party. 2 expensive liquors. 10 cans of pop. 4 candy bars. And a bunch of soy meal. Really, that wasn't enough to free up the flamethrower?
It's a big boy.
It is. I don't need that. I need a flamethrower. I don't need those either. The flamethrower will be my flare.
Your handgun can be a flare, just, you know, very, very briefly.
Men's room. He said it was in the men's room, right? Yeah. Where's the men's room?
If you're looking for the airfield, you're gonna want to go to the north end of the chamber. They built a secret passageway in the men's bathroom.
Okay.
So what are you gonna do about it? You gonna go be a
Secret
criminal?
airfield in New York? That doesn't seem very easy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a or is it maybe it's a secret like they all pretend, you know, to not know.
I found a dead bomb.
You think maybe they were all like, "Oh, it's a secret," you know?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, you know, maybe some guy made it and he's really having a rough day, so they're like, "Don't tell everyone about Frank's secret airfield. He just had a divorce." He'd really appreciate it, you know? We're all chipping in.
Oh,
You like go to the secret airfield and the guy's got like a t-shirt that says "Welcome to the secret airfield."
There we go. This is the best fucking pistol known to man now. Lockpick, slam, medkit. Sure, grenade. There we go. Mole tunnel. What's our time look like? We got 45 minutes. Alright, let's find the men's
We got
room.
45 minutes to murder people in the mole tunnel. Mole tunnel murder.
No, we're finding the men's room.
I said mole tunnel murder.
It was the mole tunnel murder.
I thought about getting a limited run of shirts made, you know?
Say mole tunnel murder?
No. What would Krobon do?
Oh, yeah.
It is I, the Krobon.
Installed. They really think you'll make it this far?
Paul said not to take any chances.
Well, I guess he would know.
So Paul Denton is an NSF terrorist. I'm gonna have to kill my own brother. Did I call it right? That is Paul?
Listen, it's the story that unfolds. You have to discover it. There's layers.
I forgot. Yes, the onion.
It's Deus Ex. You have to keep going. There's more
Dos
conspiracy.
Equis.
Dos Equis, the game. Stay thirsty, my friends.
Where's this fucking men's room? Nope, that hurt my leg. I'm gonna have to drink some juice about it.
Gotta drink some leg juice. Floor soda.
Hey kid, where's the bathroom?
What is it now?
I surrender.
Oh,
That doesn't mean anything. I don't speak that language. What was
surrender.
Easy, man. I won't get in your way.
that? I don't know. Sounds like something a terrorist would say.
You from the feds? We don't need any help.
Wow.
Extra tech goggles? What the hell's this secret? Oh, there it is. Well, no, maybe? I bet the tech goggles let me see it. No. These are shittier than normal night vision.
Yeah, it's night vision, but Wish brand night vision. It's almost as bad as that Russian scope that blinds you.
What do they call them? Tech goggles.
They're technical. They're technically goggles.
Where do I put this key? Do you want the key? No, I don't want the key. Is this the men's room? Like it looks. Maybe that's it? That's it. Secret tunnel in the men's room. Okay. Very helpful. Alright, I guess it's time to put on the depression goggles. Nope.
Everything looks the same.
Turns out I'm depressed even when my vision's green.
I think that would be depressing. Then again, I wouldn't know.
But I just unequipped them and they're still active. Are they using battery? I don't think they're using battery anymore. The bionic liver and kidneys are great, but did you get the bionic bladder? Yes.
You can just piss paint off the building.
It's a water cutter.
Yeah.
Be careful, though. The terrorists probably expect intruders.
I know they do. They talked about booby traps.
I think maybe they just went down to the booby trap store. Got a deal, you know?
A little bit of steam won't stop me. I'm a secret agent. With my goggles permanently stuck to my face.
They're good goggles. Look, they help you see the bad guy.
You didn't surrender. You did give me a key, though.
That's good enough.
It's something. Oh, yeah.
Oh man, what a good time.
What thrilling gameplay this is. That
You
I
got
have to
this-
individually click for every 10% of tool I use.
But it's the future.
It's the future!
It's the future of tools.
Good for them. I love that for them. That they reset that every time anybody goes through the secret tunnel with dozens of tons of barrels.
Well, you need the barrels. I mean, that's where they keep the juice.
Nope, and there's a security robot in there. Dead people. And I didn't do it.
That's the surprising part.
Oh man, and look at all these 40s they had. They could have enjoyed life so well. Alright. So... there we go. Handled. Frankly, if I were the NSF, I'd be absolutely terrified.
Oh, what? Some guy walking around with goggles shooting everything that moves?
Yeah, his goggles are like stuck to his face. He tried to take them off, so now they're askew.
His one-liners are hilarious.
His one-liners are awful.
That's why they're hilarious.
And he moves through anything you put in his way at approximately jogging speed.
Yeah. Well, it's better than when we first played this and it was running over speed, so you did like the little beach bird.
St. Mary. Yes. Yeah,
Did
Deus
the beach
Meth
bird
was,
walk. Yeah, Deus Meth. Just walking around going...
You're entering the Helibase terminal below a private section of LaGuardia. Veer to the east. You should be able to take the elevator.
Are you supposed to say LaGuardia or LaGuardia? Like, which is the right
clearly
way?
It's LaGuardia. That's what Alex Jacobson, the man with the most punchable face in America, says.
I wouldn't say most punchable. Because sometimes you run into people with that, like, rat face, you know what I mean? Where they got that just... you're a rat person. I know it's not nice to say that, but some people have that rat face going on, and you're just like, that's a punchable face.
We'll be sending a team to recover it. See if you find the other two.
It was Eton.
Yeah,
and
Appointment
St.
Frosty says he misses crack toddler mode. I don't know. I think the door was... that needs to go in the best of. Like, for your intro, you know? The door.
The door.
The door just flipping around. I mean, if you ask the Ox, if you say, hey, Ox, could you please clip the door and send it to Dep? He'd do it, and we'd put it in the intro. The door. We could just let the Ox help us do all this. I mean, they're, you know... they'd be like, hey, I got your door. I got you, fam. I got your door footage.
Oh, you can't have a rematch on the pool game because I stole a couple of the balls.
I still think that is probably the meanest thing you've done. You know, where you're just like, I'm taking the pool balls and throwing them into the fire and, you know, taking bites out of them.
9905. So somebody is using voice comms somewhere. It gave me a node, but that's not particularly useful when I don't understand these numbers.
See, someone already clipped it. One at a time, please.
That guy doesn't look right. Look at that. Look at him.
He's a weird one.
Welcome to NSF. God, I love it when terrorists have their own fucking bios set up. No email today. How dare you make me bleed my own blood? JC just got cell phone service. You ate their pool ball?
That's what cyborgs do, right?
Yeah. It's you know, like the unsettling impression you get when you watch a guy in Iron Chef eat the onion. It's like that.
That always weirded me out in that show.
The panel's secured.
Good. The booby traps?
I surrender. What is it now?
They're literally talking about booby trapping this shit for me, and they're like, "Oh, I surrender. Don't fuck with me."
Well, they're scared.
Surrender.
This is a long ass shift. If you prefer the XKCD method of moving the hyphen one space over. You sure it's not hydraulic fluid?
I don't know. Your guy is pretty weird.
My guy's pretty weird.
I mean, your version of JC Denton is like a majestical creature.
These sewage tunnels look like they come out somewhere by the airfield.
My version of JC Denton is horrifying.
Drinks 20/40s. Refuses to elaborate. Walks around with night vision goggles on.
Come on, let me over. Let me over. You did it last time. There we go. Got surrendered, bro. I've got to wait it out, too. That plays JC Denton like a 2050s Jack the Ripper. JC is the liquor.
I am the liquor. Yeah, you just do a Mr. Leahy.
Can you still wear the shades with the night vision goggles? I believe I am still wearing the shade, yes.
They gotta even them out. You gotta even them out, right?
I never asked for this. Or whatever the line was.
I most certainly asked for this.
Dude, that stole half my fucking battery.
Remember to save.
I don't need the 40 crate.
I don't need the 40 crate. Who are you? What have you done with Dep?
I'm out of room to carry them. They didn't give me enough pockets in this fucking greatcoat.
I think a greatcoat would hold a lot of 40s.
You know, I own several greatcoats, and they've all got very generous pockets.
Veer to the east. You should be able to take the elevator to ground level. If you hit trouble, double back across the platform.
My favorite greatcoat is actually the U.S. Army 40s one. It is fucking fantastic.
That is a great coat.
It's a really great coat.
Looks like you're on the right track.
I like some of those Eastern Bloc ones just because they go all the way to the boot. So you can do the whole commissar thing?
Yeah, I have an East German Grenztruppen sergeant one, and then for the longest time I had a West German. Oh, hold on. Had a West German sergeant major. And then I have a German Kriegsmarine officer bridge coat. Which is just a fantastic coat as well. But somehow, despite being olive green, the American one just looks less overtly authoritarian.
I love that you set that guy on fire just as a whatever.
He was there. In a flamethrower duel, neither wins. Ooh, future phone. It's so advanced. What?
Future phone.
Future phone, future phone. Is Flamer not lethal?
It just takes a hot minute.
Yeah.
It just takes a hot minute. That's the issue with it. It's not. There's not a game that does flamethrowers right.
No.
Not one.
You're entering a Hella-based terminal below a private section of LaGuardia. Veer to the east. You should be able to take the elevator to... If you hit trouble, double back across the platform. There's a sewer drain to the northwest which leads to a pond next to the airfield. We think we might know who's moving the shipment. More in a minute. Looks like you're on the right track. It's one of the 3 missing barrels of ambrosia. We'll be sending a team to recover it. See if you find the other 2.
I swear I saw somebody. Yeah, there we go. They really don't seem to like being set on fire, do they? Is somebody weed whacking?
I think so. I think so. And I have triple pane windows, so...
Yeah, I recall that you got like the super windows because of Lawnmower Man.
Well, the real world Mr. Leahy, yes. That was great.
Alright.
Good old walking around in the dark. All creepy like, with your fucking rocket launcher.
Tex, if games did flamethrowers right, the players would be slowed by giant packs and they'd last for about 10 seconds of constant stream.
But what a goddamn majestic 10 seconds.
Yep. Also, you know, I have to think that a little bit of development could increase some of that.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Because, I mean, we really haven't developed the technology since the 40s.
I don't know, the Russians did. They just kept going. They developed it further into the 60s. And then we were like, what if a rocket threw flame?
Yeah. I would really,
We still have those in storage.
I would really appreciate an accurate M202 flash in a game somewhere.
Play Payday 2. Payday 2 has an M202.
A good one?
Yeah.
Nice.
You can rob banks with it. By default, it's HE rockets, but I think you can put incendiaries in there. Just have fun.
I think he's a cop, he said.
As he lays round after round into him. I think he's a cop. Blam, blam, blam. We are the virus.
Oh, nope, you don't see me. I'm behind the bar. You don't see me. Dude, they got the nice wine here.
The nice wine? You would say it's yes, it's wine brand wine. Are you gonna have another drunken gunfight?
I don't think I have enough alcohol for that yet.
So you save up, and then you're like, Missouri man, and you just start shooting everything.
So is that just decreasing the homeless population? Only if they're wearing the enemy uniform.
What is the enemy uniform? Not mine.
I really thought that would blow up the helicopter.
Now, is that the fire alarm at this point?
I would think so. Oh god, he set the couch on fire!
Yep.
Now, somewhere around here is a man with another flamethrower. And if he sets me alight, then I am done for.
Not if you drink all your wine really quick.
No, I tried that last time.
Ah.
It appears that I'm just on fire until my health is depleted, so adding health just increases the amount of,
I guess it's nothing. Here's a flamethrower, gunfight, and people screaming. Guess it's nothing.
Yeah, the alarm's going off. You don't run away from me. Oh, he's bleeding. He's bleeding pretty profusely.
As you slowly turn around like a battleship turret with that gun.
I don't think that was flamethrower guy.
Why not hack these computers? Read some secrets.
I already did. Chunky monkey bar. No.
69, 69, 420. Nice. Save, by the way, since you haven't died yet. Why don't you eat all your candy bars? Wait, no, that's for your bio stuff, so never mind.
10 mil ammo behind the flower pot. Oldest trick in the book.
That's crazy. I keep mine in my desk.
This shotgun is singularly depressing.
It is not a good shotgun, no. You're a hero.
I am hero adjacent.
Wow.
Found the flamethrower, dude.
Yep, you sure did. Quick save is numpad plus, just FYI. As the 12 gauge comes over the ledge, I think we've got an intruder. Blam.
Oh, fuck. Oh, you.
What? Did you save?
That's some hit scan bullshit. Yeah, not that far back.
You're a hero, Senton. DC Benton. BC Dorton. Bortle Dort Johnson. Just use the Gep gun on people. It's funny.
You know, I prevented the proliferation of deadly explosive stuff by killing that dude. You know, the one that sold me the lamb.
Yes, you also prevented everybody from being alive.
Among other things. Now we're back.
Yeah,
hey,
all right.
Yeah.
We burned everyone to death. Welcome back,
burned
everybody.
People, you know, burned some folks.
We started a few fires.
And now it is time to move on.
You've done your part.
DC Genton is nothing if not a consummate professional who values everyone's time.
AJ Linton. You're a hero.
That's the UNATCO equivalent of 007, is instead of everybody being James Bond, everybody's just, you know, a pair of letters and then something rhyming with Denton.
D.D. Fenton. M.G. Witten. You killed a lot of people in here. And you drank all their water.
I did. And their wine.
And you stole their wine.
You know, the alarm wants to go off, but it doesn't matter because there's nobody to respond to it anymore.
All right, chat. Everybody come up with your J.C. Denton ripoff names.
What the fuck are the other two barrels?
C.C. Quinton, A.B. Fenton, M.E. Stetson. J.R. Renton. That sounds like a law firm.
That does. Do I have to go to that helicopter?
P.Q. Bolton. DJ Fenton. Yeah. J.D. Lemon. L.S. Swappin. You know, I saw a vehicle that I wish I had the money or the parking spot for.
Yeah.
Someone LS swapped a M35 Deuce and a half.
Oh, good lord.
It was a burnout Deuce.
God damn it.
DR stabbing? Yeah, that's Dep.
I think I would actually be crowbar beaten.
Crowbar beaten. YC bombing. F you quitting. You're a hero.
I am a hero.
Terror Man doesn't stand a chance.
Alright, there we go. Sync. Oh no, this one doesn't let me retrieve the pool ball.
Oh.
How dare they. Alright. This is probably as good a place as any to
quit
stop for the evening.
Yeah, and I just want to say thank you guys for joining us on Fridays. I know a lot of people are stuck in their habits and I like things at a certain day at a certain time. Thank you guys for, sticking around and clipping dumb stuff we do. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we at some point when I remember, we'll update the intro and figure out what we're actually calling this and go from there. So.
Yeah. Well, we got to come up with a new name. So people in the Ox, come up with a new name for the show because it's on Friday now.
If we'd gone to Saturday, we could be Sadness Saturday.
Oh, wow.
Now I'm more drunk than Monday, so it's good fun. Okay, finally Fridays.
Finally Fridays. That's
Friday
not bad.
Funigans, Frantic Fridays, Friday Night Fighting, Flippin' Fridays.
Friday Foolery.
Hero Hour with the Dep.
Hero Hour?
Rot Fridays. Flamethrower Friday, yep.
Fucking Fridays.
So, yeah, we'll get it,
Yeah, we'll come up with a new title, and you've got that clip channel in the Ox, and Dep will just search through those clips and find a few that speak to us.
Yeah. Don't have a Friday one, but Dep Ex for this game at least.
Yes.
We've been calling it internally Depis Texas. Or what? Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Depis Tex. Oh, God. Stop resisting Fridays. Fight me, it's Friday. Right.
All right.
Anyways.
We have something else coming up. I'd have to look at the schedule to know what it is on Friday. And I'm not that professional. So it'll be something good.
We're always weird, but don't worry about it.
No. All right. We'll catch you all later.